In this comprehensive and highly detailed tutorial, we will guide you through every single stage of plastering a bathroom wall using cement and sand, covering the process from start to finish so you can achieve a flawless, strong, and long-lasting surface. This video is designed not only for experienced builders and tilers but also for anyone who wants to understand the professional techniques that go into preparing bathroom walls for the perfect finish. We begin by explaining the importance of proper surface preparation, cleaning the wall from dust, old paint, or weak debris, and ensuring that the base is slightly roughened to create better adhesion. You will see how we apply water to the surface before plastering to prevent rapid moisture absorption from the cement mix, which is one of the key steps in avoiding cracks or weak spots in the future. Next, we move on to the mixing process, where we demonstrate the correct ratio of cement to sand, ensuring a balanced mixture that is neither too dry nor too wet. The consistency of the mix is crucial for both workability and long-term durability. We will show you exactly how to achieve that perfect balance, along with tips for mixing by hand or using a mechanical mixer for larger projects. Then comes the application stage. Watch closely as we start from the bottom and work our way up the wall, using consistent strokes and firm pressure to spread the plaster evenly. We take extra care to level the surface with a straight edge, ensuring there are no high or low spots. You'll learn how to apply multiple passes to get the right thickness, and how to correct any uneven areas immediately before the mix sets. Throughout the process, we share professional tips such as how to keep the tools clean, how to control drying time depending on temperature and humidity, and how to avoid common mistakes like overworking the plaster or leaving weak joints between passes. By the end of the tutorial, you will see the complete transformation of the wall, from a bare, rough surface to a perfectly smooth and solid base, ready for tiling, painting, or any decorative finish you choose. This technique not only strengthens the structure but also provides an even foundation that will make the final finish look professional and last for many years. Whether you are renovating an old bathroom, building a new one, or simply learning construction skills, this video is a valuable resource packed with practical knowledge, clear visuals, and step-by-step guidance. Watch the process, learn the techniques, and apply them to your own projects for professional quality results every time. Continuing from the first part of our detailed bathroom wall plastering guide, in this extended section we take a deeper look into the professional techniques that can make the difference between an average result and a truly outstanding, long-lasting finish. While many people believe plastering is just about applying cement to a wall, the reality is that it involves a precise balance of preparation, technique, timing, and finishing touches, all of which we break down in crystal clear detail in this second part. We start by revisiting the crucial preparation phase, but this time we focus on the hidden details that often go unnoticed. You'll see how to check the wall for structural weaknesses, identify hollow spots that might affect adhesion, and even how to use a bonding agent for surfaces that are too smooth or absorbent. We also explain why certain bathroom walls require extra waterproofing measures before plastering, especially in areas that will be exposed to direct water contact, such as shower spaces. From there, we move into the extended mixing process. You will learn how different sand textures, fine, medium, and coarse, affect the workability and final appearance of the plaster. We go over why washed river sand is often preferred for smoother finishes, while slightly rougher sand can help achieve stronger mechanical bonding. We demonstrate advanced mixing techniques that ensure every grain of sand is coated evenly with cement, preventing weak pockets in the mixture. For larger bathroom projects, we cover how to maintain consistent mix quality across multiple batches so that the wall's color and texture remain uniform. When we return to the application phase, we slow things down even further to highlight subtle tool movements and pressure control. You'll see exactly how to hold the trowel at different angles depending on whether you're filling in a deep section, smoothing a mid-level pass, or doing a final skim coat. We reveal a professional trick for eliminating micro air pockets under the plaster, which can weaken the surface over time if left untreated. Our method ensures a denser, more durable finish that can withstand the humid, high-use environment of a bathroom for years without cracking or peeling. In this part, we also cover the often overlooked step of curing, the process of keeping the plaster hydrated as it sets to prevent premature drying and shrinkage cracks. We show you multiple curing techniques, including light misting, damp cloth covering, and staged drying schedules depending on the climate you are working in. You'll learn how to identify when plaster has set enough to be safe for the next stage, whether that's tiling or painting. To make the process even more valuable for you, we include an in-depth segment on troubleshooting common plastering problems in bathrooms. What to do if you see hairline cracks appearing during drying, how to correct uneven surfaces without tearing out the entire section, and how to spot signs of poor bonding before they become serious issues. Finally, we wrap up this second part with a professional-grade finishing technique that gives the wall not only strength and durability but also a perfectly level, attractive surface that enhances the beauty of any bathroom design. With patience, precision, and the right approach, your plastered bathroom wall will not just be a background for tiles or paint. It will be a strong, flawless foundation that elevates the overall quality of the entire space. By following the step-by-step methods demonstrated here, you're not only learning how to plaster a wall, you're mastering a craft that will serve you in countless construction and renovation projects. This is more than a simple tutorial, it's a complete training session, designed to give you the knowledge, skills, and confidence to achieve professional-level results every single. In this third and most comprehensive part of our bathroom wall plastering series, we take the training to a whole new level, focusing on the finest details, the smartest preparation steps, and the advanced techniques that separate a professional plastering job from an ordinary one. If you've followed the first two parts, you already understand the basics of surface preparation, correct mixing ratios, application techniques, and curing methods. Now, we go even deeper, into the mindset, planning, and craftsmanship that ensure the result is nothing less than exceptional. We begin by addressing tool preparation and maintenance, which is often underestimated but plays a major role in achieving flawless results. We explain how to select the best trowels for different stages, from the first heavy coat to the final finishing skim, and how to keep them perfectly smooth, sharp, and rust-free. You'll see how to properly clean and store each tool so it performs consistently from start to finish. We also cover the use of straight edges, corner guides, spirit levels, and other precision instruments to keep walls perfectly aligned in both vertical and horizontal planes. Next, we shift to workspace organization. Before you even start plastering, you'll learn how to set up your work area for maximum efficiency, arranging your materials for easy access, positioning your mixing station to reduce walking distance, and managing waste and excess mix to keep the area clean and safe. These small details may seem minor, but in a real work environment, they save time, reduce fatigue, and improve your control over the job. From there, we dive into advanced plastering sequences. Instead of simply working from bottom to top, you'll discover strategic sectioning, dividing the wall into manageable zones and working them in a way that maintains a consistent wet edge, preventing seams or cold joints. We explain how to blend each section flawlessly into the next so the entire wall looks like it was done in a single, uninterrupted pass. A major highlight of this part is texture control and custom finishes. Not every bathroom requires a perfectly smooth plaster surface. Sometimes, a light texture can improve tile adhesion or add subtle design character. We demonstrate how to create different surface textures using a range of techniques: light stippling, sponge finishing, and controlled rough trowel patterns. You'll learn when to use each method depending on the type of tiles, adhesives, or paints you plan to apply later. We also spend significant time on environmental factors and climate adaptation. Bathrooms are humid spaces, and the plastering process can be affected by temperature, airflow, and moisture levels. You'll learn how to adapt your working style for hot, dry climates where the mix dries too fast, or for cool, damp conditions where setting time is longer. This includes adjusting water ratios, modifying curing schedules, and even using protective coverings to control drying speed. Another key segment in this third part focuses on error prevention and repair mastery. We share the exact steps to avoid common mistakes like hollow patches, uneven levels, or weak bonding. For example, we show how to spot subtle hollowness by tapping the wall with a metal tool, and how to fix it before it becomes a structural problem. You'll also see the professional way to feather out edges so there are no visible lines when transitioning from plaster to adjoining surfaces. Finally, we close this part with longevity tips and aftercare: how to let the plaster cure naturally over days to achieve maximum strength, how to seal it if necessary, and how to prepare it perfectly for the next stage, whether that's tile installation, waterproof coating, or decorative painting. This ensures that all the effort you've put in results in a wall that will last for decades without. In this fourth and most in-depth part of our bathroom wall plastering series, we go beyond standard tutorials and reveal the complete mastery approach, combining technical precision, real-world problem solving, and the kind of expert tips that usually take years of on-site experience to discover. If the first three parts gave you the foundation and essential techniques, this final part transforms that knowledge into a professional-level skill set that ensures every bathroom wall you plaster is flawless, durable, and visually perfect. We begin with understanding the structure beneath the plaster, because the quality of the finish depends as much on what's behind the wall as on what you apply on the surface. We walk you through inspecting brickwork, blockwork, or concrete substrates to detect hidden weaknesses, moisture infiltration, or structural misalignments that could affect the plaster over time. You'll learn how to repair, reinforce, or treat these issues before applying even the first layer of cement and sand. From there, we move into precision material selection. Not all cement is the same. We explain the differences between standard Portland cement, rapid set types, and waterproof varieties, and when to use each for bathroom walls. The same goes for sand. Washed river sand, sharp sand, and blended sands all have unique properties that influence workability, strength, and finish. We also cover optional additives, such as plasticizers for improved spreadability or waterproofing agents to enhance resistance against bathroom moisture and steam. The mixing process in this part is taken to the highest level of control. We break down the science behind cement hydration, explaining how water temperature, ambient humidity, and even the type of mixing container can affect the chemical reaction. You'll see how to batch your mixes in precise quantities so you always work with fresh material that maintains optimal bonding power, and how to scale up for large projects without sacrificing quality. When it comes to application, this part focuses on the flow of work, how to maintain a consistent pace and rhythm that keeps the mix workable, the wall evenly coated, and the surface perfectly level. You'll learn how to adjust your trowel pressure for different areas, firm strokes for filling low spots, lighter passes for smoothing, and feathered edges for blending between zones. We also introduce the advanced double pass technique, where a second thin layer is applied before the first is fully set, creating an interlocked bond that's both stronger and smoother than a single thick coat. We dedicate a full section to perfecting corners, edges, and junctions. Bathrooms often have challenging inside corners, external edges, and transitions between walls and floors. Here, you'll learn how to use corner beads, guides, and custom-shaped tools to achieve sharp, straight lines that hold up under years of use. We also demonstrate how to slightly slope or round edges in wet zones to improve water runoff and prevent mold growth. The finishing stage in this part is treated like an art form. You'll see how to bring the plaster to a smooth, uniform finish without over-polishing, which can weaken the surface. We introduce the steel trowel polish for high-end smoothness and the textured key finish that's ideal for tile adhesion. You'll also learn how to evaluate the finish by sight, touch, and light reflection, techniques professionals use to detect imperfections invisible to an untrained eye. One of the most valuable sections in this part is troubleshooting under pressure. Real job sites are unpredictable,